Imagine you had a superpower that could transform life's biggest obstacles into incredible opportunities for growth and happiness. What if I told you that this power was discovered over 2,000 years ago on the bustling streets of ancient Rome and Greece? The Stoic philosophers uncovered 12 timeless principles that are just as life-changing today as they were then. These ideas have the power to help you find unshakable calm and purpose in the midst of chaos. But surprisingly, most people have never even heard of them. Today, we'll dive deep into these 12 Stoic secrets. We'll explore how to put them into practice in your life immediately, so you can start living with more joy, resilience, and meaning. Stay until the end to discover the one principle that will change the way you face challenges forever. Are you ready? Let's begin our journey into the wisdom of the ages. Principle 1. Focus on what you can control. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the chaos of the world around you? The Stoics understood that trying to control everything is a recipe for stress and frustration. The wise emperor Marcus Aurelius reminded us that while we can't control external events, we always have power over our own minds and choices. Next time you face a challenge, pause and ask yourself, what's truly in my control here? Is it my attitude, my effort, my response? Focus all your energy there. You'll be amazed at the sense of peace and empowerment that comes from letting go of the rest. Principle 2. See obstacles as opportunities. Imagine if every obstacle life threw at you was actually a secret gift, a chance to become stronger and wiser. The Stoics believed that challenges are the very things that help us grow into our best selves. Think about a tough situation you're facing right now. What if, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you asked, "What can I learn from this? How can I use it to become better?" That simple shift in perspective is life-changing. As the philosopher Epictetus taught, the bigger the obstacle, the more glory there is in overcoming it. Embrace the challenges on your path. They're there to help you rise. Principle 3. Take purposeful action. Stoicism isn't just about thinking deep thoughts. It's a philosophy of action, of living with intention and purpose. It's about rolling up your sleeves and doing what's right, even when it's hard. No one embodied this better than Marcus Aurelius. He was the emperor of Rome with all the power and privilege in the world. Yet he dedicated himself to serving his people with wisdom and compassion. We can all be a force for good in the world, no matter our circumstances. Ask yourself, what small action can I take today to make a positive difference? Then do it. That's how we change the world, one choice at a time. Principle 4. Embrace the twists of fate. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Sometimes things don't go the way we planned. The Stoics had a beautiful phrase for this, amor fati, or love of fate. It's the idea of not just accepting, but actually embracing whatever happens, good or bad. Fighting against reality only creates suffering. But when we learn to flow with the current of life, appreciating every moment as part of the journey, we find a sense of peace and freedom that can't be shaken. Next time life throws you a curveball, try saying amor fati. See if you can find the hidden blessing or lesson. It's always there, if you look for it. Principle 5. Strengthen your self-discipline. Self-discipline might not sound fun, but it's the key to true freedom and happiness. The Stoics knew that when we're slaves to our impulses and desires, we're not really free. True freedom comes from being the master of your own mind and choices. Think of self-discipline like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. Start small. Keep the promises you make to yourself. Stick to your goals even when you don't feel like it. Over time, you'll develop an inner strength and resilience that will serve you in every area of life. Remember, self-discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Principle 6. Respond, don't react. We all know what it's like to be hijacked by our emotions. Anger, fear, anxiety, they can make us say and do things we later regret. The Stoics knew that while we can't control our initial feelings, we always have a choice in how we respond. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic teachers, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Next time you feel a strong emotion rising, try this. Take a deep breath. Give yourself some space before you respond. Ask yourself, is this reaction helping me or hurting me? Then choose the response that aligns with your highest self. It's not easy, but with practice, you can develop an emotional resilience that will carry you through any storm. Principle 7. Reflect daily. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind and lose sight of what really matters. The Stoics knew the importance of regular reflection. They believed in taking time each day to examine their actions, thoughts, and values. Marcus Aurelius was known for his journals, where he wrote advice and reminders to himself. This practice helped him stay grounded and true to his principles, even in the midst of the chaos of ruling an empire. Try keeping a journal for a week. Each day, write down what you did, what you thought, and what you learned. Reflect on how you could have been better. You'll be amazed at the insights and growth that come from this simple habit. Principle 8. Memento mori. Memento mori is a Latin phrase that means, remember that you will die. I know it sounds grim at first, but the Stoics used this idea not to be morbid, but to inspire themselves to live fully and meaningfully. When we remember that our time is finite, it's a powerful motivator to make the most of each day. As Seneca wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." What would you do differently if you knew this was your last day on Earth? Let that inform how you live every day. Don't wait for someday to chase your dreams, mend that relationship, or make that change. The time is now. Principle 9. Practice radical gratitude. In a world that's always telling us we need more to be happy, gratitude is a rebellious act. The Stoics understood that true wealth isn't about what you have. It's about how thankful you are for what you've got. Marcus Aurelius said, "Don't set your mind on things you don't possess, but count the blessings you actually possess and think how much you would desire them if they weren't already yours." Imagine losing everything you hold dear, your home, your loved ones, your health. Then imagine getting them back, one by one. How grateful would you feel? That's how we should feel every day. Try starting each morning by listing 3 things you're thankful for. Feel that gratitude in your bones. It's a simple habit, but it has the power to completely shift your perspective and your life. Principle 10. Serve something greater. We all want to feel like our lives have meaning and purpose. The Stoics believed that true fulfillment comes from dedicating ourselves to something greater than our own self-interest. They believed we all have a duty to use our unique talents and gifts in service of the greater good. Think about what lights you up, what you're passionate about. How can you use that to make a positive impact, no matter how small? Maybe it's volunteering for a cause you care about, creating art that inspires others, or simply being a kind and caring friend. When we contribute to something bigger than ourselves, we tap into a deep sense of meaning and joy that can sustain us through anything. Principle 11. Cultivate integrity. In a world obsessed with image and status, the Stoics remind us what really matters: character. Who you are on the inside when no one's watching, that's the true measure of a person. The Stoics advised focusing on being good, not just looking good. They understood that when we stay true to our values, even in the face of adversity or temptation, we build an unshakable inner strength and peace. Think about the people you admire most. Chances are it's their integrity, their courage to stand up for what's right, that you respect. Strive to be that person. Let your actions align with your highest values. In the end, that's what will matter most. Principle 12. We're all connected. In a world that often feels divided and polarized, the Stoics offer a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the idea that we're all part of one great whole, that we're more similar than we are different. He wrote, "We were born to work together like feet, hands and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural." When we shift our perspective to see our common hopes, fears and dreams, it becomes easier to treat each other with empathy, compassion and respect. Next time you find yourself in conflict with someone, try to put yourself in their shoes. Seek to understand rather than judge. Remember that we're all fighting our own battles. A little kindness and understanding can go a long way in healing our world. So, there you have it, my friends. 12 Stoic principles that have the power to radically transform your life, starting today. But remember, this isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about putting that wisdom into action. Choose one principle that resonates with you deeply. Commit to applying it in your life this week. Start small, but dream big. Maybe it's practicing gratitude every morning, or responding instead of reacting in a challenging situation. Whatever you choose, know that you have the power to create extraordinary change in your life and in the world around you. As we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with one final thought. The world needs your light, your unique gifts and talents now more than ever. Don't wait for someone else to make a difference. Be the change you wish to see. Remember, you are the hero of your own story. You have the power to shape your destiny with every choice you make. So choose wisely, live fully, and never forget the incredible power that lies within you. Before we wrap up, I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to all of you watching. If the wisdom of the Stoics has resonated with you today, if you found value in these timeless principles, then I encourage you to join our community of seekers and doers. Hit that subscribe button and become part of a tribe dedicated to living with purpose, resilience, and joy. We're here to support each other, to learn and grow together. And if this video has touched your heart or opened your mind in any way, please hit that like button. Your feedback means the world to us and helps spread this message to more people who need it. Lastly, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a dose of Stoic wisdom. We've got so much more to explore together, and I don't want you to miss a single moment. Thank you for being here, for being part of this journey. Together, we're creating a movement of positive change, one video at a time. Stay tuned, stay curious, and always keep shining. See you in the next one.